The stars had grown colder. The Phantarch Dominion N, empire of invisible, energy-based beings, descended on the Milky Way like a wave of winter. No weapons harmed them, no shields held them back, and every world that resisted simply vanished. Humanity was next. Earth's moon base, Horizon Station, became the last diplomatic outpost before the darkness. Delegates from every known species fled there, but none dared speak to the Phantarchs. Their emissaries appeared as shivers in the air, voices that echoed in minds and dreams, not in halls. Ambassador Saira Chen volunteered to make contact. Some called her reckless, others desperate. She'd grown up on the floating cities of Venus, used to negotiating peace among rivals and pirates. But nothing prepared her for this. On the day of first contact, the entire station went silent. Lights flickered. Air felt colder, heavier, as the Phantarch emissary appeared a blur, a chill, a whisper. Saira stepped into the empty chamber, heart pounding. "I am Saira Chen. I represent humanity." The air rippled, and a voice answered every word, both thunder and whisper. "Why do you resist Oblivion?" Saira steadied herself. "We're not built to vanish. We build, remember. Fight for every inch." "Why do you erase worlds?" The Phantarch's form shifted, shadows within shadows. "We bring silence." The galaxy cries too loud. She saw, in her mind, flickers of their history, eons drifting in cold space, longing for order, haunted by noise, by life, by chaos. To them, peace meant stillness, nothingness. Saira dared to step forward. "You mistake life's struggle for pain. What you call noise, we call music." The Phantarch grew darker. "We cannot exist together." She shook her head. "You could if you tried to listen." For hours, they debated. The emissary twisted memories and bent logic. It tried to lure her into despair, offering peace in exchange for surrender. But Saira stood her ground. She played recordings of Earth laughter, storms, orchestras, newborns crying, oceans roaring. "This is us. If you want us to vanish, you'll have to listen first." The station's staff watched, horrified. As the chamber grew colder and Saira began to fade, her outline blurring, voice weakening, the Phantarch was erasing her. Yet she smiled even as her fingers dissolved. "If I disappear, someone else will come. We don't surrender, we negotiate." The Phantarch paused. "Why?" She remembered her mother's words. "We bargain because hope is the only thing we can lose." The emissary hesitated. The darkness flickered. At the edge of nothing, Saira found herself in a voided universe made of memory. She saw the Phantarch's true self, alone, longing, cold. She offered her handrail, imagined it didn't matter. "We'll show you another way. Stay, listen." She sang. At first, only a hum the lullaby her father sang on Venus, the rhythm of her own heartbeat. The void trembled. The emissary listened. Slowly the cold receded. Saira felt herself returning, her voice growing strong. The Phantarchs were drawn to the sound, unable to erase what they'd begun to feel. Connection. The chamber's lights flared as Saira reappeared, alive, breathless. The emissary hovered before her, no longer formless but taking on the shimmer of color. "We accept dialogue," it whispered. A treaty was signed not in ink, but in music, in memory, in shared understanding. The Phantarchs withdrew, leaving the galaxy intact. Humanity was hailed as the species that negotiated with the unseen, the bringers of hope where only Oblivion had existed. Saira became a legend. On Horizon Station, every year, the lights are dimmed. And the song she sang is played reminding all that in the darkest cold, even a single human voice can bring dawn.